Hi everyone, it's Melissa from Welcome to the Woods. Thanks for joining me today. We are going to fix up my fire pit liner. Now my fire pit liner has seen 2 seasons of very heavy use and I've had some pretty massive fires in here. I also haven't necessarily protected my fire pit liner against water. Anytime it rains you're supposed to cover it or take it inside, and I haven't done that. I do, however, bring it in during the winter, and that's important to help the longevity of your liner. So, needless to say, eventually my liner got some rust, and today we're going to fix that and make it look brand new. The first step is to take a random orbital sander and a rough grit sandpaper. So, I have a 40 grit sandpaper on my orbital sander. You could use a different type of sander or a multi-tool, like an oscillating multi-tool with a sanding attachment. Lots of different things would work, but I would not recommend doing this by hand because what you want to do is get the majority of the rust off until the steel shines through again. I'm going to put on my safety equipment, including a mask and some eye protection. So a couple things about sanding. When you're sanding this, the goal is to have the silvery color of the steel shine through, but in a lot of spots the rust was so bad I wasn't able to do that. So I just sanded off as much as I could until the fire pit liner was completely smooth. So you want everything to be smooth, no debris, no bubbling paint, no chipping rust to get ready for paint. Now it is time to paint. So you can see in the background here, I leaned up my fire pit liner against a small tree, and I'm using a piece of cardboard on the bottom to protect my grass from overspray. Now it's best to use cardboard because it doesn't fly up in the breeze like a sheet or some plastic would. You want to lean it against a tree just so you can get lots of angles sprayed at one time. You could also suspend this up on something that you didn't care about overspray. That'd be another good option. You're going to want to pick a day that's not too windy and above 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So today it's 70 degrees and sunny here. There is a breeze, but I picked the side of my house that the house itself is blocking the breeze from wrecking my paint job. This is a very dirty job, both the sanding and the spray paint. So not only are you going to want to wear your protective gear, but you also want to make sure you're wearing clothes that you don't care about ruining. Now the paint you're going to want to use is a special paint. It is a high heat spray paint in matte black, and this is good for 2000 degrees Fahrenheit. So this was perfect for fire pit liners, grills, things of that nature. Now you're not going to want to use a primer because a primer will just bubble up and pull away. It's okay once you've sanded it to just put the paint directly on it, but you're going to want to make sure to shake it for at least a minute with that ball rolling around in there. Alrighty, time to paint. Let's do this. So when you are spray painting, you always want to do multiple light coats. And you want to be about a foot away from the thing that you are trying to paint. And you want to do sweeping motions that extend beyond the project so that your nozzle can get a nice even coat. Once the whole surface of the fire pit liner, all the different sides are covered with paint, you're done. There isn't a sealant for this type of paint, you just start using it right away. It totally revitalized my whole fire pit. Check it out. It dried really fast and is ready for use only 24 hours after applying the paint. This was so easy to do and is so transformative to make your fire pit liner look brand new that I think I would recommend doing this every year. For my liner, it took 2 cans of the high heat spray paint, and I will link that in the description on this video so you can pick that up yourself. If this video is helpful to you, please leave me a comment below because I would love to hear what you think I should fix up next. And if you're wondering how I built my fire pit that this liner belongs to, don't forget to check out that video linked in the description and in the cards above. It's a super easy and cool DIY anybody could do. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a DIY video from Welcome to the Woods. Bye-bye!